Please mention in the chat box. So in today's session, we will be doing this topic of nutritional and food requirements of adults. It's chapter 3, page number 40 in your dietetics textbook. If anyone is joining late, please help them out with the page numbers. So energy requirement, first of all, we don't have an RDA for that because energy requirement it completely stands on how do you what is the energy expenditure in your day-to-day life. Okay, different body weights, different age. Okay, based on that, the energy requirement vary. Based on your activity level, the requirements would vary. Okay, so we don't have an RTA as such for energy that this much is what an adult should eat. Okay, usually we say 2000 kilocalories because based on Indian reference, man and woman somewhat near 1800 for women, 2000 for men. Okay, this is what it is, but the entire population is not having the biostatistics of a reference man and or a reference woman given by RTF. Okay, so energy requirement, it is based on your energy expenditure, nothing else. Okay, and the nutritional reason why do we take food? It is to replace worn out tissues. Okay, so that your body can maintain that equilibrium. You can maintain your health. Okay, you don't fall sick or you don't fall deficient and invite more diseases. Okay, so that is the main reason for why we should have a balanced diet. Maintenance of your body functions as well at the physiological level. Eating healthy food, eating a healthy balanced diet, it ensures that your body functions are maintained. Indian reference man and woman slightly this has changed because earlier it was 18 to 29, but now the age group is around 19 to 39. Okay, 19 to 39 is where most of the Indian population is right now. Okay, for a reference man, the weight is now 65 kg. Earlier the weight was 60 kg, but now it is 65 kg. Okay, and height has also increased for Indians. It is from 173 centimeter to 177 centimeter. Okay, so according to that, there is a slight shift in the BMI as well. Now the Indian reference man's BMI should be around 20.7. Okay, earlier it was 20.3. So our nourishment has improved based on what we see is people are putting on weight as compared to the older averages. Okay, the height has also increased. The BMI has also slightly increased. Okay, is fit and active for work. That is the condition of an Indian reference man. For women, again 19 to 39 years, it's same. Earlier it was 18 to 29, but now it is 19 to 39. Non-pregnant, non-lactating woman, and her weight should be around 55 kgs. Okay. Height 162 centimeter, that is the average Indian height. And BMI same, 20.3. 0.75. Okay, free from diseases and fit for work. Then coming to the nutritional requirements, energy energy has changed. Earlier it was 2,300 kilocalories, but now based on their work and all, you can see the table 3.1 on page number 40. Based on their activity level for man and women, energy requirements are completely varied. Okay, for both men and women who have moderate to heavy work, energy requirement is about 2,000. Okay. Women who have a sedentary lifestyle, requirement is less than 2,000, around 1,600 kilocalories. But for men in all the conditions, it should be about 2,000 kilocalories. Protein, at least 60 gram now. Okay. Earlier it was around 54, but in your textbook also it is around 54. But if you target 60 gram, that is much easier. Okay. Like if you divide your meals into breakfast, lunch, dinner, just keep a target of 20 gram of protein per meal. Okay, 20 gram in breakfast, 20 gram in lunch, 20 for dinner. If you keep a target like that, it could be met. Okay. Protein energy ratio, this table, which you see here, this is the protein energy ratio. So on x-axis, you find the energy, y-axis, it is the protein. Okay. Uh, so here you can see energy means kilocalories. Okay. Chicken, high in protein. It has certain calories as well. Okay. It is low, it has low carbohydrates. Broccoli, high in protein, low carbohydrates. Okay, so any food that comes under this positive vector, overall diet protein energy vector, okay, that is safe limit. Okay, it will not lead to overindulgence or weight issues and all. But if the choices, food choices that you make come below this red line, okay, it can lead to cardiac diseases, obesity, overweight issues because carbohydrates are high, protein is less. Okay. For example, if you see bread, very less amount of protein, but high in carbohydrates. Cheese, it has protein, but it has a lot of fat as well. So the calories are quite high in cheese. Okay. Like that. That is the protein energy ratio. In India, most of the thalis and most of the food, they fall under this red line. Okay, because it is a carbohydrate high food that we have. Okay, our traditional meals and all, they are usually carbohydrate high meals. Coming to fat intake for adults, total 20 to 35% of your entire calories should come from fat. Okay, so this is somewhere between 20 to 40 grams per day. Even for athletes, do not go more than 40 grams per day. Okay. Women who have a very sedentary lifestyle, 20 grams per day. Men who have a sedentary lifestyle, 25 grams per day. Okay. But whatever, how much ever active you are in your day-to-day life, no more than 40 grams per day fat you should consume. Okay. Minerals, at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables per day will take care of your mineral requirement. Drinking a glass of milk, buttermilk per day, okay, that will also take care of your calcium requirements. Iron for women is important. Women who are in the reproductive age group specifically, they have to focus on their iron intake. Pregnant women also have to focus on their iron intake that they get from the supplements prescribed. Then vitamins, same. Focus on vitamin A. The vitamin A deficiency should not be there. Otherwise, it could lead to vision issues. Vitamin C, at least 1 serving of fruit every day. That will take care of vitamin C. And other vitamins from cereals and pulses, B complex and all is available. Do not overcook the rice. Okay. If you're straining away the water from the rice, you are losing a lot of vitamin B. If you're using white rice, you're losing a lot of vitamin B. So accordingly, your choice of rice, okay, and other cereals should ensure that you are getting enough vitamin B. Vitamin A and D, usually it is fortified in milk. If you're buying the packaged milk from any state, whichever state you are staying in, when you're buying packaged milk, vitamin A and D automatically is fortified into it. But if you're directly getting the milk from dairy farm, it's not pasteurized. So you have to boil the milk and it is not fortified. Okay. Then dietary fiber, based on your energy intake, calorie intake, fiber content is calculated, but do not overeat dietary fiber. It should not be more than 60 gram per day. Ideally, we suggest at least 20 gram to 30 gram should be consumed by adults, but not more than 60 grams per day. Okay. Coming to the food requirements, these are the guidelines given by ICMR. Cereals, consume a variety of cereals, avoid refined flours and cereals like maida. Okay. As much as possible, consume a variety of cereals in your day-to-day diet. Around 75% of the total calories from your diet should come from cereals. Not more than 75%. Okay. Pulses, at least 2 to 3 servings. Pulses are good sources of protein as well as fiber. Okay. So pulses, at least 2 to 3 servings of pulses. Animal food, at least 1 egg per day. Milk and dairy, at least 500 ml per day. Either milk, buttermilk, curd, yogurt, whatever dairy products, because it's rich in calcium as well as protein. Okay. Vegetables and fruits, at least 5 servings per day. That will take care of your vitamins and minerals. Go for seasonal fruits and vegetables. It is cost effective as well. And it brings a variety in your diet. It brings a variety in your gut health bacteria as well. In meat, ideally egg, fish. These are the first two choices. Then lean meat. Okay. Red meat should be avoided as much as possible. Red meat like mutton, beef, pork, and all. Fats, oils, and sugar. You have to ensure that 15 to 20% of the calorie energy is coming from fats, oils, and sugar. Avoid trans fat as much as possible because they don't have any nutritional value, trans fat. So if you're having any highly processed food like cakes, pastries, donuts, okay, highly processed Indian sweets and all, they come laden with trans fat. Avoid that. They don't bring any nutrition. Antioxidants, fresh fruits and vegetables, having green tea, having black coffee, raisins, dry fruits, having spices like clove and all, okay? It improves the antioxidant content in your body, which can fight a lot of free radicals, keep cancers away, okay? Then water, based on your weight, 32 to 55 ml per kg, or you can go by 25, for every 25 kg, 1 liter you have to drink. Okay. So if you are 50 to 65 kg, 2 to 3 liters you have to drink. Then the guidelines for low cost balanced diet. When you give these guidelines to your clients, okay, and just give them the guidance that if they prepare big, thick rotis, that is more nutritionally dense. Okay, you don't lose a lot of vitamin B in that. Okay, big, thick rotis are healthier, cost effective as well. Pulses and cereals, combine them. Any recipes that requires a combination like khichdi, pongal, okay? You are mixing pulse and cereal like rice and dal, you are mixing, okay? So that combination works well. It is a kind of complete protein. Drumstick greens, it's cheaply available, drumstick leaves. Throughout the year, it is available, rich in iron and folic acid, okay? Kitchen garden, even if you're staying in flats and all, if you find small pots in which you can just grow coriander, fenugreek leaves, pudina, mint and all, curry leaves, cherry tomatoes. They don't require a lot of space to grow. Okay, kitchen garden is ideal for your day-to-day use. Dry fish, nowadays it's not that commonly used. Okay, but if you have access to it, dry fish is a good source of minerals like iodine, selenium, and all. It's cost effective. And on the seasons when you don't get fish, trawling season and all, Dry fish would suffice there. Broken rice, those who use the ration shop stuff, broken rice is readily available. It is as good as normal rice, but it is much more cheaper as compared to the normal rice. Okay, but nutritional. If you look at the nutrition, it is equally nutrition dense broken rice. Okay, cooking time is also quite quick in broken rice, so you can save on fuel as well. Jaggery, toned milk, incorporate jaggery on a daily basis. It gives you good iron content as well, other minerals as well. But jaggery is not a substitute for sugar. Okay, if you're diabetic, jaggery is not a substitute for sugar. Jaggery, honey, maple syrup, okay, everything will increase your blood sugar levels in the same way how sugar will. Okay, it's not a substitute. Steamed food, low in fat, healthy, retains nutrients. Okay, it's all forms of steamed food. Ration shop distribution, if you're catering to lower economic class clients, guide them to use ration shop for the distribution of sugar, pulses, cereals at a very low cost. Okay. Then classification of vegetarianism. A lot of Indians are vegetarian, but majority in India are still non-vegetarian. Okay. But we have a very large vegetarian eating population. Okay. And there are different types of vegetarians in India. One is semi-vegetarian. So they will uh, not eat any meat, but they will eat eggs, chicken, fish. Here, meat for them is red meat. They will not eat red meat, okay? But they will eat the chicken meat as well. They don't consider chicken as meat, but the red meat, that they will avoid. That is semi-vegetarian. Then you have pescatarian, pesco-vegetarian. So they will not eat any form of meat, like chicken also they will not eat, but they will eat fish. Okay, all the forms of vegetables, but fish and eggs also is included. Okay, so that's pescatarian. Then we have lacto-ovo vegetarian. Lacto is milk, ovo is eggs. They don't eat any form of meat, but only they will consume milk products, and eggs. Okay, all form of meat is avoided. Risk of deficiency here is iron deficiency. Most of the vegetarians in India come under the lacto-ovo situation. Ovo vegetarian, so they will not eat any meat products, milk products, but they will include egg. Okay, vegetables, fruits, plant-based diet plus eggs, but no fish, no chicken, no red meat. Then you have vegan diet, no animal-based products at all, even not even honey, which comes from which produced by the honeybees. Okay, not even honey they will consume. No eggs, no fish, meat, chicken, only plant-based diet. Risk of a lot of deficiencies are associated with vegan diet: vitamin D deficiency, high quality protein deficiency, vitamin B12, iron deficiency, and all. Okay. Then you have macrobiotic. They will have unrefined, unprocessed grains, no maida, nothing. Okay. Even the rice, they will eat the brown rice, not the white rice. Okay, with the husk. Some will eat fish as well. They will eat milk as well, fish as well. But what they avoid completely is meat, eggs, and processed food. Okay, that is macrobiotic. Fruitarians, only fruits, and they don't eat any cooked food. All the other food they will avoid. They usually go for raw fruits, vegetables, nuts, berries, avocado. They can't meet their calorie requirement, protein requirement. Okay. Then raw food diet is also there. They only eat raw food, but uncooked, unprocessed food. All cooked and unprocessed food is avoided from their diet. And you can't follow this for a very long time. Okay, this diet you cannot follow for a very long time. So nutritional consideration for vegetarianism in India, energy requirement. Uh, Naturally, they have a low-fat diet, vegetarians, which are often lower in calories as well. So their heart health is good. But children, they may not get adequate development. Protein, again, very few options of high protein diet is there in vegetarian diet. Essential amino acid requirements, okay, meeting that could be a task. If they are adding eggs and milk in their diet, then there is no worries. Usually because cereals and pulses, they have protein, but they have more of carbohydrates. Then fatty acids, again, um, plant seed oils, flax seeds, okay, they are the good source of fatty acids for vegetarians. Rapeseed oil, mustard oil, soybean, walnuts, okay. These are the options that vegetarians have. So if somebody is a vegetarian or a vegan, compulsory they have to add flax seeds and walnuts and soybean in their diet to meet the fatty acid requirement. Calcium, lacto-vegetarians will get their calcium from milk, milk products. Vegans have to take supplements. Foods like ragi, green leafy vegetables, and sesame seeds are good content of calcium, but the bioavailability is very low. So ideally, taking calcium supplements would help vegans and pure vegetarians. Then iron or bioavailability of iron from plant-based diet is low, but there are many options for vegetarians to include iron in their diet, but bioavailability of that those iron will be slightly low. Doesn't mean anemia will be there, but you have to consciously include a lot of iron-rich food to prevent deficiency. Zinc, dietary sources of zinc, best sources are always animal products. Okay, plant-based food, there are nuts, seeds, some whole grains also have zinc, but same bioavailability is low. Iodine, iodized salt, always use iodized salt for vegetarian diet because most of the iodine is in the seafood which they don't consume. So iodized salt is best option. Vitamin A, All the yellow, orange, red colored vegetables have beta carotene that will be converted into retinol in the body. So that's a good source of vitamin A. Vitamin D, it's not present in vegetarian diet. It's only present in animal origin food. So supplementation is required for vegetarians. Vitamin D is available in pulses, cereals, and all, peanuts, groundnuts. But elderly people who are vegetarian should take supplementation for vitamin D. Folic acid as well. Drumstick leaves, methi leaves, good sources of folic acid. Vitamin C, they get enough vitamin C from fresh fruits and vegetables. Animal origin food do not have vitamin C. Fiber, a lot of vegetarian diet has much more fiber as compared to non-vegetarian diet. Vegetarian diets automatically will be fiber rich. So health benefits for a vegetarian diet, low risk of obesity, okay, low risk for heart disease, cardiovascular diseases because fat content is naturally low, cholesterol content is naturally low because only animal-based origin food have cholesterol. Plants do not have cholesterol. Cancer, specifically colon cancer, because there is a lot of dietary fiber in vegetarian diet. Okay. Other diseases as well, like thyroid, infectious disease rate in vegetarians are quite low because they have enough antioxidants from fresh fruits and vegetables. Vegan diet, it's completely plant-based. Okay. All vegetables and fruits, 40%, 10% healthy fat, like avocados, seeds and all. 25% whole grains and starchy vegetables for carbohydrates. 25% plant-based proteins like edamame, soybean, tofu, nuts. Okay. Advantages and disadvantages of vegan diet. For advantages, you obtain a lot of variety each day. For weight loss, it is very useful. Um, you will feel satiated more because its volume is quite high of vegan diet, but energy intake is quite less. High in fiber. If your choice of food is not great, you may have issues with protein requirements, but you have to be very strict with your protein requirement. Naturally high carbohydrate diet to support endurance training as well for athletes. Disadvantages, low in protein and fat. A lot of nutritional deficiencies could be there, like vitamin B12, vitamin D, protein. They require way more effort in achieving the protein requirement. Athletes are specifically advised to take protein supplements to meet their protein requirement and for recovery. The quality of protein in vegetarian diet, vegan diet is low as compared to meat eaters. So there is a challenge of meeting the essential amino acids. So that's about nutritional requirements for adults. If you have any queries, you can mention.